Hey, it's Waverly, and today I'm going to talk about my eyebrow piercing. You might be thinking, wait a minute, that's a septum piercing, that's not an eyebrow piercing. And you're completely right. This is a septum piercing. There are no eyebrow piercings here, but I used to have one. As you can see by this fairly attractive scar. In this video, I'm going to tell you all the information that I know about eyebrow piercings, including my experience with this one, and how to not get a scar like the one I just showed you. So I first became interested in eyebrow piercings back in 7th grade when this girl named, I actually probably shouldn't say her name, but this girl, let's call her Penelope. She came to school with a fake eyebrow piercing for April Fools, and it was like the coolest thing I've ever seen. I was like, I need to get me one of those. Before then, I had never even considered getting a piercing because my ears got infected, and after that, I gave up. I was like, this is worthless. As soon as I turned 16, I convinced my mom by writing her an essay listing all the pros and cons, all the dangers, all the risks, blah 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 of an eyebrow piercing. Of course, I didn't do enough research, otherwise I wouldn't have this scar, but we'll get to that. First, it was like absolutely perfect. It was fine and dandy. I didn't even feel it. Like the first day, if I went upside down, I could feel it hanging in my skin and it felt kind of weird, but apart from that, it was great for the first few weeks. I cleaned it like I was supposed to with a saline, and like, honestly, I heard people complain about them getting hooked on shirts when you put them on, but that never really became a problem for me. It just didn't hurt. It was perfectly fine. It's really easy to take care of. Like, you just soak it with a saltwater rinse, a saline, so the healing's really easy. What my piercer told me to do was like I soaked like gauze pads in it and then put it on because it's supposed to wreck you. It's supposed to recreate getting like actually soaked, so like soak a gauze pad, just put it on it. Or another piercer that I went to from this piercing in my belly button, they told me to just spray it a bunch. Also, don't just listen to me about this. I'm not a professional. I have had 3 piercings in my lifetime, not counting my ears, which were an absolute failure. So I don't really know what I'm talking about. I can tell you what I know, but if you're planning on getting an eyebrow piercing, do your own research. Don't just watch this video. Talk to your piercer. Do everything your piercer tells you to do, unless they're being stupid. But apart from that, just do everything they tell you to do. Don't do what I tell you to do if I say something that contradicts what your piercer says. I'm not an expert. I don't claim to be an expert. I wish I could tell you what it was like when your eyebrow piercing got infected, but mine never got infected, so I can't really help you with that. But I can tell you about a good old thing called rejection. So like, if you're young, and like by young I mean younger than your like mid-20s, apparently the internet told me that this like general area is still growing. So if you're younger, your eyebrow piercing definitely has a higher risk of rejection. Rejection means that it grows out, basically. And to give you like a little visual, basically the skin, like basically under the piercing, because it's a surface piercing, basically skin will start growing underneath it and killing the skin on top of it until eventually there's no more skin on top and there's new skin behind it. When this happens, you will notice it's starting to stick out more than usual. Like usually it's just 2 balls, one at the top, one at the bottom, 2 balls. Once you start seeing the little bar connecting them and you see more and more of it, that's when you realize, yikes, this thing is rejecting. That doesn't mean you did anything wrong. That doesn't mean your body's bad for piercings. It's an eyebrow piercing. Eyebrow piercings have high rates of rejection, especially if you're young. And maybe you try again later. If you're really, really lucky, then this won't happen, but I was not so lucky. But I do see lots of people with eyebrow piercings which are not rejected, so it is possible to have a successful eyebrow piercing. I'm planning on getting my eyebrow re-pierced once it heals, and yeah, when I'm older. When you do notice it reject, here's what you don't do. Here's what I did. When I did research about it, All the sites I said were just people telling people about how their piercing rejected. I didn't say what not to do. What not to do is to let it grow all the way out. That's what I did. I let it grow to the point where it actually just fell off in the middle of class. And I was like, hey, there it is. No, you don't do that. That's what leaves you with a scar like this. If you take it out while there's still skin over it, then you're just left with 2 dots. Like, you'll just have a scar that's like 2 dots. And then those heal a lot faster than this little like canyon thing, fault, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, once you start seeing the bar popping out, take it out, those 2 little dots will heal, and then you can get it re-pierced within like a month or so. Me though, my eyebrow piercing probably fell out, hold on, I have a date. My eyebrow piercing fell out in February, and right now it is April, meaning February, March, April. It's only been 2 months, but either way, this thing is not healed. It's slightly less red. I've heard people say that these scars healed after a year. It takes a long time. It helps to rub essential oils on it, and lotion, and shea butter, cocoa butter, all the good stuff. It helps to rub it and like massage it in a circular motion. I know that helps heal it, just like any normal scar. That goes for all surface piercings. If you notice your belly button rejecting, take it out. If you notice like something like that rejecting, take it out. Take it out. In my opinion, eyebrow piercings look amazing. They're one of the few piercings that I just look at. Whenever I see someone with one, I just like, they're awesome. They look so cool. I love eyebrow piercings. I've loved them since 7th grade. That was many years ago. So I'm a huge fan of eyebrow piercings, and I love how they look. They do have a high risk of rejection, easy healing time. The eyebrow piercings look cool, but if they reject, take them out and wait a while before you get them pierced. But yeah, that's my knowledge when it comes to eyebrow piercings. I suggest other videos you want me to make. Check out my Instagram, check out my Snapchat, subscribe, comment, like, all that jazz. Love you. Mwah. Ha.